We're walking this creek from our coyote sets, and I wanted to show you a great place to set for coon. See, they'll walk along and they'll at nighttime stay in these big trees and they'll rest in them big hollows up there. So that's just a great place to trap. And we're gonna set a ground set since we have our peat moss with, and hopefully catch a big old boar coon tomorrow. We'll set one right in here behind this tree. I'm gonna set a dirt hole right here, and hopefully we'll avoid all the roots. So what I do, I just use my fox gloves, because you're trying to keep your equipment clean. You could catch a fox. I'll use an all-purpose lure here too, because there's stray fox running through here, anything. So just set it. Any old dirt will work for coon. We're gonna make it big enough to fit some good amount of bait in. We'll make them work for this food too. That's pretty big. We can fit that lure, maybe a couple marshmallows. And I try to stake my trap away from where I'm going to bed my trap. So I'll just go out in front of the trap, or where I don't hit something. In the mountains, there's a lot of rocks, a lot of roots, and it just depends where you're at, where you can set. I'm going to fill a lot of this in. I want this pretty level for a coon, because he'll be all over the place here. That's a good spot right there. And I'm going to look for a couple leaves. Don't have to be fancy with a coon. You don't have to do anything out of the ordinary. You don't want it to crinkle and crack so much, but let's just use what we got here. You can stick this under the jaw. You don't have to have a pan cover. What I'm doing is I'm keeping the dirt from going underneath. Anything like this works to keep the dirt from coming underneath your trap. You can put moss in there, anything that will go down when the trap goes down. So that's pretty good. You can see the trap there. I'll cover it with peat moss, of course, so we don't have a frozen trap. Frozen trap's a worthless trap. And we'll work off the pan so we don't have any high spots on the pan. And work the ground around it. That's a good area for coon to step. And I'll just take a little bit of what we dug up here, go over the set. That holds it from blowing away. Okay, let's see what we get here tomorrow. Put this lure in. Put the lure in my side pouch here, and I'm going to use an all-purpose musk lure. Because you never know what's coming through here. This is a sweeter smelling lure. I'll put it so I can see the end of the stick, so we know if something tampered with it. If it rains or something, then we still know that sticks in there. And if you want to, you can feel around for that trap. You don't want him to step on your jaw. You just put a stick right there, and that'll help. Something the size of a pencil or around there. Okay, that's a nice ground set for a coon.